one of the things that came with my new Rokon is this build your own ripcord kit. The previous owner took this apart for, I think because the end broke and it wound up inside of itself, but he couldn't quite get it back together. So that's what we're going to try to do today. So step one is coil up this spring so that it fits inside here, and then this will be on here, and then we'll twist it to wind it up, put this guy on, and then wind it all up, stick this cable through, and then tie a knot into this, and it should work. So we'll go ahead and see how well this all turns out here. So we're gonna Alright, I'm going to try a different strategy because I can't get it much smaller than this. So we're going to let it loose. So you want it to go in like this, so I'm just going to try winding it up in here like this. Alright, well that's a lot easier. Look at that, it even sits so that that's poking out from the front, so that makes it pretty easy to clip it on there. Alright, so now we have our spring. We'll wind everything up. Get this guy on there. I don't think that's... Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not engaged all the way. Alright. There we go. Alright. Figuring this out as we go. Alright. So that is go there. So the cord just come around like so. Okay. There we go. So then I can wind this up. I was doing it the wrong way. Okay. So what you have to do is, well, yeah, now we can actually just put this together real quick here. And there are these little springs here that we have to make sure themselves are pre-tensioned properly, so these want to return in. So I'll try to get a close-up on this. So these are little teeth that actually flip out and engage as you spin it, but you want them to be able to return. So this little spring has this guy on it, and just like the brush on a generator, you want to make sure it's on the outside there. And then you put this in. That way it retracts in. This little tool, one of my favorites. Makes stuff like this so much easier. Alright, then we put this on. There we go. So now when we spin it, those guys pop out. Then we can put in this screw to hold everything together, make it a lot easier when we tension it. Alright, let's zoom back out here. Okay, so now we have our actual ripcord, and so we just have to pre-tension it. So to do that, we basically have to wind it out and then feed the cord through. That way it has some tension at all times. Rotation, because right now it's pretty slack, and so if I pull this out, it's gonna kind of sit there. So I need at least one extra rotation this way to hopefully make it so that when it's all the way retracted, it still has tension. The hard part is, as I do that, this cord is going to want to come out. So I'm just going to try. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, I tucked it in there and it made sure nothing got caught, so that actually worked better than expected. Alright, so now we have tension on here so that this will pull the handle back. So now I give myself a little extra slack. Feed this through. Alright, so this is a nylon cord, so I was able to almost dropped it. I was able to melt the end, and that helped. So next we're gonna bring this on out. Okay, and then we'll tie the knots. Just give myself plenty of extra room here. I'm actually just going to do the one, and then I'll melt it. That will hopefully make it stick. Alrighty. Put this in here. Well, yeah, the other side only has a half knot anyway, so. Alright. Now, we have a rebuilt ripcord. And that's for the spare engine. So, not too bad. Not too bad.